Right, that is everything started. I've got my video started. I've got my audio started, and I've got my screen record started. So we are ready to get started. I've got my microphone that is set out. I don't think it's necessary, to be honest. I mean, the microphone on my phone is perfect, actually. But I think this may add a level of, professionalism, at least in the way that it looks. I don't know. But anyway, how you guys been doing, man? Welcome. And look, behind me is emblazoned on my wall the words roll true. You get me? And in the middle there, you may or may not know what that is. But yeah, that is that. So what are we going to watch, man? What are we going to watch? I'm going to search roller skating again. Let's see if I can find something, The best roller skating on TikTok. I only wore roller boots for 24 hours in public. What I've learnt from 14 days of roller skating. 6 drills to get good fast. I learnt to rollerblade in 5 days. How to change your wheels. You know when someone says, come to my house, we'll watch some Netflix, and you're like, ooh, Netflix at your house. But you never actually think of what that entails, man. And I'm telling you, looking for something to watch on Netflix or anything, it's just terrible. It's terrible. Like, I'd never watch Netflix, bro. Maybe I should just talk about something, man, rather than do a reaction. Yeah, I'm just going to do that, bro. Forget my reaction. Let me just talk to the people, man. Let's just get real with it, innit? Things that I wish I knew when I first started roller skating. Firstly, I wish I knew... Yeah, the first thing I wish I knew when I started roller skating is that learning how to do everything on both sides is really important. I wish I knew that from day one, because if I did, I'd be twice the skater. Why? Because everything that I can do, I would be able to do in 2 ways. For example, I've been practicing going backwards on skates for years, and I'm comfortable going backwards this way, looking over my right shoulder like, but I can't go backwards as comfortably this way. And if you're a beginner skater or anyone that I've ever given tips to, and you've heard that from me, because you will have heard that from me if you are, don't look at me and be like, but you don't. Da, 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 da. I'm saying that to you because I want you to be better than me, okay? Be better than me and take my advice. Second thing I wish I knew, and I've not prepared for this, by the way, this is off the top. So I've got to think of 4 more because I haven't even thought of the second one yet. I wish I knew when I first started skating that there were lots of opportunities, the activities, the events, the festivals and stuff like that. I wish I was a bit broader in the way I looked. I was young when I started. I was around 16, 17 or 16. But still, in the next couple of years, I could have been, get me moving and shaking. I could have been going abroad and stuff. As it happens, first time I did go abroad to skate was a couple of years ago. I've still only sort of done skate tourism once. So I wish I knew a bit earlier. I would have been to lots more places by now. I don't like the tone of this video necessarily, because like the things I wish I had done, when a lot of things that I wish I had done, I still have the opportunity to do, and I'm actually gearing myself towards doing it. So how about this? I'm just gonna include some extra language. Things I wish. Things I'm happy I know now that I didn't know when I first started skating. How about that? Because that just gives it a more positive, and that's the way I think about things anyway, these sort of things. Wow, I'm excited for this new chapter where I've learnt this now, and it sort of changes the way my skate lifestyle. So yeah, because I definitely want to go to America to skate, it being the number 1 family pastime in America for a long stretch of time. They've obviously had a lot of opportunity to build a strong culture there, and a diverse culture when you go from sort of state to state, city to city. So yeah, that's one thing that I'm happy I know now. Roller skating is such a broad culture, and there's so much to be discovered. What else do I know now that I didn't know when I first started skating, but it's quite good to know. There's one thing that I've grown into: investment into your equipment and stuff. Me, I've always been rough and ready. The way I grew up, I think I never had the latest equipment for anything, and I think I sort of carried forward that, just work with what you have. But the realization that I'm having now about it is that, as someone who treats roller skating as a form of expression and creativity, and I really do see it as my craft and my art as well as my sport, I think with that in mind, investment is important. And so I've actually started putting more money into roller skating. That's not necessarily something that I wish I knew when I first started skating, because it took me a while to get to this stage. I kind of proved to myself that, yo, this is my thing, innit? I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't say, yo, if you do this for 5 years, then I'll treat you. It just turned out that way. It's like, oh, I've been doing it for this many years now, and I've invested already. I went to a Skate Love Festival in Barcelona, and when I was out there, I was like, wow, I really am obsessed with roller skating. Wow, I really love this. So I proved it to myself after a while. I see the newbies, man, coming up, people who have been skating for 5 minutes, yeah, and they know more about wheels and bearings and skate this and skate that than me. And I don't know, I used to take pride in being rough and ready. That was a part of my identity, it's like, yeah, whatever, man. What, you change your bearings, what? But I don't know, I no longer take pride in that. So it's something that has developed in me that I'm going to invest more. Because you can invest in your skill, innit? You can invest, and then what comes out is you look better, you feel better, you are better at skating. But there's also the potential for more than just skill to come out of it. There's a potential for me as a creative to build something, build a brand. This Roll True brand that I'm building, being able to see different things come out of it. So I'm just going to invest more into it, man, and take it. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just, it's a different way of seeing it, innit? It's a different way of seeing it. And it's weird. It's weird because obviously skating has been something that I love to do for years. So it is even weird to sort of switch in the way I think about it. But yeah, investing in it more, man. That's something that I'm moving into now that I didn't really think about when I first started skating. What's the fourth thing that I'm happy I know now? Oh, I'm really happy that I know how to convert ice skates to roller skates. That I'm gassed with. To have learned that I can make roller skates. That's brilliant. That's amazing. I don't know why it took me so long to try, but things happen in time, innit? So I'm here now. Yeah, I'm really happy I can do that. It makes me feel more independent. Like I know more about skating. Makes me feel more like a real skate aficionado. Like a student of the game. And an engineer. There's something cool about being able to engineer your equipment as well as be a great user of the equipment. Being able to fix the equipment when it breaks down, or make the equipment. That's brilliant. That's amazing. I've always loved that. There's this the Flying Scotsman. I can't remember his name. Let me Google it. He built his own bike, and that was always amazing to me, actually. Built it out of like old washing machine parts and stuff like that. Graham O'Brien. Yeah, man. So he broke the world hour record, which is a big world record in cycling. The fifth thing that I can think of that I didn't know when I first started skating, and I know now to my credit, is let's say the value of documentation. It would be cool if I had more documentation of my early skating that I could compare to now. I wish I had more footage falling over and being like bad at skating, so that I could look and be like, oh, that's where I came from, and even like laugh, I like laughing. Laughing at myself, really. I don't know, I'm just jealous. I'm jealous of people that do the progression videos. I'm jealous. So yeah, that's one thing that I do regret in a little way. But again, it's something that I'm putting an action on for the future. I'm doing a lot more documenting now, trying to get my storage all sorted. But I'll be real, I'm the one out of my friends, I think, who has the most old pictures and stuff from when we all started getting our own devices and sort of taking our own pictures. I need to get a more pro studio, fam. But you can see my books, innit? Look, I'm smart. I read. And I also draw on my own walls. So figure that out. The enigma that is Harrison Real True. I don't know if my voice sounds a bit too low energy, but then I also kind of want it to be a soothing nighttime listen. So I'm kind of fighting with, should I be a bit more animated right now? Or should I keep it nice and low, monotonous, boring, put you to sleep? Putting someone to sleep is got a negative connotation to it, hasn't it? But if I put you to sleep in a way that you come back tomorrow to get put to sleep again, do you know what I mean? That's a positive thing, surely. Like I would take pride in putting people to sleep in such a way. So that's 5 things, man. Well, let me see if I can remember what I said. I don't know. 5 was documentation. Like I can't remember, man. But yeah, there was 5 of them. I'm sure there was 5 of them, man. But yeah, thank you for watching Rttv. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I've probably got 1,000 followers on Instagram by now. It's just crazy. It feels like every week I'm saying or seeing like a next 100, a next 100, next 100. So that's cool. Hopefully 10k by summer. Yeah, like in the next 6 months, maybe I could have like 25, 50k. I could have 50k in the next 6 months, innit? Why not? They say the first K is the hardest, and then it's all smooth sailing from there. No, they don't actually say that. I don't know what they do say about. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, man. Remember, every day's leg day. Remember, keep your skates on. Remember that Roll True Mag is the greatest piece of literature in the history of humankind. And yeah, man, love, innit? Love. Look, it's all love. It's all great energy that I'm pouring through this thing, hoping that you guys will get it. And do you know what I mean? I'm satisfying myself, giving myself some self-gratification by creating and putting my face on a little screen. And I'm enjoying myself. I just hope you guys are too. And bless up, man. Bless up. Yeah, that's it. It's all done. Laters. Love.